You won't believe what just went down in Harlem. Max B is back, and he's not holding anything back this time. Streets are buzzing as he fires back at his critics and the reactions. Pure chaos. Camron is in the mix, and as always, he's stirring the pot, leaving fans questioning who's really running the streets of NYC, from shocking confrontations to hidden secrets being exposed. This is the kind of drama that keeps the hip-hop world on edge. Every corner of Harlem seems to have a story, and tonight, the streets are talking. People are debating, reacting, and choosing sides as Max B takes aim at anyone who doubted him. Camron's sudden moves. Fans are stunned, and the fallout. It's only just begun. Rumors are flying, alliances are questioned, and fans are glued to every clip, every reaction, every word. This isn't just music news, this is the pulse of the streets, captured in real time. Whether you're Team Max, Team Camron, or just here for the truth, one thing is clear: Harlem is heating up, and the drama is far from over. If you thought you'd seen it all, think again. Stay tuned, because the secrets, the clapbacks, and the street reactions are about to shake the NYC hip-hop scene like never before. You don't want to miss a single moment. Harlem is on fire again, and the streets won't stop talking. Max B, the notorious Harlem rapper known for his sharp words and fearless approach, is back in the spotlight, and this time, it's personal. The tension has been simmering for months, and now everything is spilling into the open. The Harlem streets are alive with rumors, whispers, and heated debates. Everyone from longtime fans to casual onlookers is trying to piece together what just happened and why Max B decided now is the moment to strike. It all started with a series of posts on social media that caught fire instantly. Max B, who had been relatively quiet after his last run-in with the industry's heavyweights, suddenly dropped a series of cryptic messages hinting at betrayal, disrespect, and a few names that made Harlem stop in its tracks. Among those mentioned was none other than Camron, the Dipset legend who has always maintained a complicated relationship with Max B. The internet exploded. Comments poured in, reactions were uploaded within minutes, and Harlem was buzzing with speculation. People were asking, is this the start of a full-blown Harlem war? Who's really behind the leaks? And what did Camron do to provoke this? Then came the video clips. MaxB.com, but commanding, addressed his critics directly. His words weren't just a statement, they were a warning. He called out names, hinted at secrets, and reminded the streets why he is considered one of Harlem's most respected and feared figures. Every word seemed calculated to provoke, to challenge, and to set the tone for what was about to unfold. Fans instantly began dissecting every line, looking for hidden meanings, potential alliances, and the slightest slip that could indicate who might be next, as if things weren't already chaotic enough. Camron entered the narrative, known for his unpredictable behavior and ability to control the Harlem rap scene. Camron's reactions were swift and strategic. Instead of directly responding to Max B's statements, he posted a subtle clip showing Harlem landmarks and cryptic references to loyalty, respect, and the streets. Fans immediately recognized it as a warning to Max B, a reminder that in Harlem, respect is everything, and lines are not easily crossed. The tension escalated as social media turned into a battlefield. Every reaction, repost, and comment fueled the drama further. Meanwhile, street reactions started flooding in. Clips from Harlem corners showed fans and local rappers debating fiercely about the situation. Some sided with Max B, praising his courage to speak out and reclaim respect. Others supported Camron, claiming he has the influence and authority to maintain order in the streets. Every corner seemed to have its own opinion, and the energy was palpable. The air in Harlem felt electric, charged with anticipation. People were eager to see what would happen next: confrontations, collaborations, or explosive disses, adding another layer to the chaos. Arlton White, the social media personality and street commentator, weighed in, known for his unfiltered takes and fearless opinions. Charleston uploaded a reaction video dissecting Max B's statements and Camron's subtle warnings. His analysis was sharp and detailed, highlighting potential betrayals, hidden alliances, and the possible fallout of this drama. Fans immediately shared his video and debates erupted across platforms. Some accused Charleston of taking sides, while others praised him for unveiling the hidden context behind Harlem's escalating tensions. Behind the scenes, rumors began circulating about other Harlem figures getting involved. Some whispers suggested that Max B might have additional names in his crosshairs, figures who had previously stayed quiet during other feuds. Others speculated that Camron had already started forming alliances to protect his legacy and maintain control over Harlem streets. The speculation was endless, and every new piece of information only added fuel to the fire.
Right?
The narrative was no longer just about Max B and Camron. It had evolved into a full-blown Harlem spectacle. Social media reactions didn't stop there. Clips from influencers, music journalists, and other Harlem rappers poured in, each adding their own take. Hashtags started trending within hours. Hashtag MaxBBack, hashtag Harlem Drama, hashtag Camron Responds. Every upload seemed to escalate the drama further, and fans couldn't get enough. They dissected every word, gesture, and expression, trying to predict the next move in this ongoing Harlem saga. Live streams popped up, debates heated up, and the streets themselves seemed to echo the tension online. Then came the wild cards, unexpected appearances, and reactions from figures outside Harlem who have a vested interest in Harlem's rap scene. Some tried to mediate, others tried to add fuel to the fire, and a few seemed to have inside information that only made fans speculate more. Every video uploaded was watched thousands of times within minutes. Comments skyrocketed, and every reaction video only made the feud feel bigger. It became clear that Harlem's streets, both real and digital, were alive with tension. And no one wanted to miss a single moment. Even the music itself started reflecting the drama. New freestyles, diss tracks, and references began popping up almost immediately. Fans noted the lyrics, the subtle jabs, and the hidden meanings that seemed to confirm Max B and Camron's ongoing power struggle. Every beat, every rhyme, every line became a potential clue in the unfolding saga. Streets reacted, online fans debated, and the energy in Harlem reached a fever pitch. By now, it wasn't just about Max B or Camron, it was about Harlem, respect, and the rules of the streets. Alliances were being questioned, loyalties tested, and fans glued to every update. Every reaction, every video clip, and every post became part of the larger story. Max B had reasserted his presence, Camron had sent a warning, and Harlem had become the epicenter of the drama. People knew this wasn't going to settle quickly. Streets were alive, the tension was real, and everyone was waiting for the next move that could change Harlem's rap landscape forever. One thing is clear: Max B has made his intentions known. Camron has reminded everyone of his power, and Harlem is paying close attention. From street corners to social media feeds, this is the drama that everyone is talking about. And while this chapter ends here, the story is far from over. Harlem's streets are restless, the stakes are high, and the next moves will determine who truly holds sway over the city's rap world. As Harlem's streets buzzed from Max B's return and Camron's cryptic warnings, the tension only escalated. This saga begins with the immediate aftermath of Max B's explosive statements. Social media was ablaze, with Harlem locals, fans, and influencers dissecting every line, every hand gesture, and every reference. Streets that were normally buzzing with music and culture now vibrated with anticipation. People wanted answers. Who would make the next move? Who was truly loyal? And most importantly, who would blink first? Max B's camp quickly doubled down on his earlier statements. Interviews, snippets, and live streams appeared across platforms, each piece strategically timed to keep his momentum. Loyal fans praised his confidence, pointing out that he had been ignored for too long and this was his moment to reclaim respect. Meanwhile, critics tried to poke holes in his statements, questioning his credibility and predicting that Camron would respond with full force. The tension was no longer just online, it was spilling into the streets. People gathered in Harlem corners where legends had walked for decades. Debating the feud as if it were a major sporting event, Camron's reaction was just as calculated. Unlike Max B, he didn't immediately engage directly. Instead, he posted subtle references in his music, social media clips, and visual teasers that fans quickly connected to Max B's recent remarks. It was a strategic move, a reminder that he controlled the narrative in Harlem, that his influence wasn't limited to music, and that crossing him could carry consequences. Loyal Camron fans started flooding social media with support, while others speculated about possible confrontations or alliances forming behind the scenes. The streets were alive with debate, and each day brought new reactions, leaks, and speculation. Then came the influencers and street commentators adding fuel to the fire. Charleston White, a longtime voice in Harlem commentary, released a detailed breakdown of Max B's statements and Camron's reactions. His analysis was sharp, pointing out hidden meanings, subtle references to past beefs, and potential future moves. Fans immediately dissected his video, some agreeing with his perspective, while others accused him of favoring one side. The reaction videos multiplied, turning social media into a live battlefield where every opinion, repost, and comment became part of the unfolding drama. Street-level videos from Harlem also began to surface. Clips showed groups of locals debating Max B's return and Camron's warning, some passionately supporting Max B for daring to speak out, while others reminded the crowd of Camron's legacy and influence. Graffiti and murals referencing both rappers appeared overnight, a visual testament to the city's investment in this feud. Harlem itself was participating in this story, not just as a backdrop, but as an active player in the drama. Every street corner, every block, every local corner store seemed to echo the tension that had erupted online, adding another layer. Rumors began swirling about who might be secretly backing each side. Max B's loyalists hinted at unknown Harlem figures ready to step in if things escalated. Meanwhile, Camron's network, well known for its reach and influence, began quietly reinforcing his position, showing that any move against him would not go unnoticed. This led to speculation about potential collaborations, counterattacks, or diss tracks that could surface at any moment. Fans were glued to their screens, refreshing feeds, trying to catch the next clue in this ongoing Harlem drama. Max B's lyrical retaliation began hitting streaming platforms. Freestyles referencing Camron, loyalty, and street respect appeared, almost immediately. Every line was analyzed, fans and critics alike dissected lyrics for hidden jabs, subliminals, or confirmations of rumors. Online threads exploded, debating who truly held the upper hand. Max B's delivery was precise, confident, and sharp, sending a message not just to Camron, but to the entire Harlem rap scene. Fans began predicting the next steps, some speculating that a public confrontation could happen, while others believed it might remain a war fought through music and words. Camron didn't stay silent for long. Clips surfaced where he subtly addressed the ongoing situation without naming Max B directly. Fans noticed subtle references to past incidents, loyalty tests, and street rules that suggested Camron was prepared to escalate if necessary. Social media accounts lit up with analysis. Every facial expression, tone, and reference was examined for clues about Camron's next move. The Harlem streets were tense, with every interaction amplified by digital observers and street insiders alike. Meanwhile, The drama attracted national attention. Influential figures in hip-hop media, including DJ Academics, began uploading reactions and breakdowns. Their videos analyzed Max B's lyrics, Camron's visual hints, and the potential impact on Harlem's rap hierarchy. Some took sides, some predicted fallout, and others simply reported the chaos unfolding in real time. This outside attention only intensified Harlem's involvement, turning a local feud into a viral narrative that spanned the internet, street corners, and music platforms, adding even more unpredictability. Secondary players like Charleston White, local rappers, and social commentators began speculating about potential alliances. Who might side with Max B? Who could support Camron? Could unexpected names enter the fray, reshaping Harlem's rap hierarchy entirely? These questions fueled debates, reactions, and live-stream discussions. Street videos of small groups discussing the feud went viral, showing that Harlem itself had become an active participant in the narrative. It's clear that this isn't just about Max B and Camron. It's about Harlem's culture, respect, and the unwritten rules of the streets. Every reaction, every freestyle, every post, and every subtle visual clue becomes part of the larger story. Both sides are calculating, both sides are strategizing, and both are acutely aware of the stakes. A single misstep could escalate the feud dramatically, while a single clever move could shift public perception entirely, even as speculation rages. Max B continues to assert himself, dropping hints about more surprises and responses yet to come. Camron, equally strategic, remains poised, issuing subtle warnings and reaffirming his status in Harlem. The tension between them is electric, palpable, and unrelenting. Social media, street reactions, and influencer commentary amplify every move, making Harlem the epicenter of a rap feud that could define the city's music scene for months to come. It's clear that the Harlem war drama is escalating beyond control. Fans, streets, and social media are all in a frenzy, awaiting the next move. Max B has made his presence known. Camron has reminded everyone of his influence. Harlem itself has become a participant in the narrative, ensuring that whatever happens next will not just be a battle between two rappers, but a citywide event. Harlem had never felt this charged before. Streets once alive with music and culture, now buzzed with tension so thick it could be felt in every corner, alley, and corner store. The feud between Max B and Camron had escalated into a full-blown citywide spectacle. Fans, local rappers, influencers, and media outlets were glued to every move, waiting for the moment that would tip the scales and crown a victor or ignite chaos. Beyond control, it began with a leaked snippet of Max B in the studio. The clip, barely a minute long, was enough to set social media ablaze. In it, he directly referenced Camron, Harlem street politics, and loyalty betrayals from years past. The tone was deliberate, sharp, and confident, signaling that he wasn't just returning, he was reclaiming territory. Fans dissected each line, each word carefully, debating hidden meanings, potential subliminals, and implications for the city's rap hierarchy. The streets mirrored the digital frenzy. Small groups gathered on corners, watching the clip on phones, discussing strategy, allegiance, and possible outcomes. Camron's response was equally calculated. Instead of a direct attack, he released a teaser for his upcoming track, Filled, with cryptic references and imagery that alluded to Max B's recent moves. Fans immediately picked up on the subtle jabs, noting that Camron was maintaining his dominance without overcommitting. His loyal supporters amplified his message, warning any challenger that Harlem streets respected his legacy. Social media was flooded with breakdowns, reaction videos, and speculations, turning the feud into a 24/7 digital spectacle. Charleston White added fuel to the fire. In a viral livestream, he analyzed Max B's snippet and Camron's teaser, pointing out hidden connections, past grudges, and subtle threats. His insights were sharp, stirring debates and arguments across platforms. Loyalists from both camps engaged in heated online battles, further amplifying the feud. Street corners became arenas for verbal showdowns as fans reenacted lines, debated credibility, and speculated on potential confrontations. Harlem itself had become a player in the narrative. Meanwhile, Maxby escalated his campaign with a series of rapid freestyles, each one strategically released to social media. Lines aimed at Camron were clever, provocative, and fearless. Fans and influencers dissected every syllable, every metaphor, every subtle hint. It wasn't just a lyrical battle. It was a chess match played across platforms, streets, and venues. Maxby's strategy was clear: dominate the narrative, gain street credibility, and force Camron into a response. Camron didn't stay silent. He organized a surprise listening session for his team and loyalists, previewing verses aimed at Maxby and his allies. Clips leaked almost immediately, and the city erupted in speculation. The listening session, originally private, became a public spectacle, with attendees live streaming reactions, posting footage, and analyzing every bar. Camron's approach was methodical, using subtle intimidation and lyrical precision to remind everyone of his Harlem influence. As the feud intensified, unexpected figures began inserting themselves into the narrative. Local rappers, street commentators, and Harlem insiders hinted at possible alliances or interventions. Rumors spread about potential collaborations, double crosses, and new challengers entering the mix. Every leak, every clip, every freestyle added layers to the drama. Streets and social media were no longer separate battlegrounds. They had merged into one omnipresent stage. The climax of the saga approached with the first public confrontation. A Harlem block party, initially unrelated, became the backdrop for an impromptu showdown. Maxby arrived with his team, while Camron's supporters had already gathered. The energy was electric. Fans lined the streets, recording every moment on their phones, while influencers live-streamed the chaos. The tension was palpable, a living, breathing testament to the stakes of Harlem's rap hierarchy. Verbal exchanges escalated. Lines from Maxby's freestyles clashed with Camron's subtle threats, each side trying to assert dominance without sparking physical confrontation. The crowd reacted loudly, amplifying chants, cheers, and boos, turning the block into a live stage. Every gesture, glance, and movement was analyzed in real time, fueling online debates and viral clips. The city watched as two Harlem legends tested each other's limits, a moment that would be remembered in rap history. As night fell, the digital battlefield mirrored the streets. Reaction videos, breakdowns, and commentary flooded social media. Charleston's White's live streams exploded in views. Maxby's snippets were shared thousands of times, and Camron's team dropped unseen footage to counter. The feud was no longer just about music or reputation. It had become a citywide phenomenon, influencing street culture, online discourse, and the future of Harlem hip-hop. But beyond the chaos, alliances formed quietly. Loyalists from both sides coordinated strategies, deciding which narratives to push, which footage to leak, and how to maintain influence. Secondary figures, previously silent, began taking sides, either strengthening or undermining the main players. The dynamics were fluid, unpredictable, and fraught with tension. In this war of words, influence, and loyalty, no move went unnoticed. The climax was not marked by violence, but by lyrical dominance and strategic maneuvers. Maxby and Camron, while testing each other in public, carefully avoided crossing unwritten lines that could escalate into danger. Instead, the battle unfolded across music, social media, and Harlem streets. Every freestyle, snippet, and visual cue became a message to the other, creating a high-stakes chess match visible to all. By the end of Part 3, Harlem had witnessed a saga unlike any other. Maxby's comeback was undeniable. His freestyles, snippets, and street presence solidified his return. Camron's legacy remained intact, reinforced by strategy, influence, and loyal support. The streets were buzzing, social media was ablaze, and Harlem had taken center stage in a drama that transcended music. Fans, analysts, and street commentators reflected on the feud, debating who gained the upper hand. While no definitive winner emerged, the city witnessed the power of strategy, loyalty, and influence in shaping Harlem's rap hierarchy. The feud had not only tested Max B and Camron, but had also reaffirmed Harlem's role as a cultural and musical epicenter. Every participant, every observer, and every loyalist contributed to a story that would define the city's music scene for years. As the saga concluded, one thing was clear: Harlem had changed. The streets, social media, and music platforms had merged into one dynamic stage. Max B had proven he could return with force. Camron had shown his influence was unshakable. And the city itself had become a player in the drama. The feud may have ended for now, but its impact would be felt across Harlem, hip-hop culture, and digital media for months, perhaps years to come. Harlem had witnessed a masterclass in strategy, influence, and resilience. The city's streets were alive with conversations, debates, and reflections. Social media was flooded with clips, reactions, and breakdowns, ensuring the saga's legacy would not fade. And for Max B, Camron, and Harlem itself, the story was far from over. Every freestyle, every reaction, every subtle move had written a new chapter in the ongoing history of New York hip-hop. Yo. Harlem streets just witnessed one of the wildest showdowns in hip-hop history, and you've seen it all unfold. From Max B's comeback freestyles to Camron's strategic moves, the city was on fire. Social media exploded, and the legends proved why Harlem is the heartbeat of rap. But this story doesn't end here. There's more chaos, more secrets, and more drama waiting to drop. If you're a true hip-hop fan, you already know the stakes. Every move, every line, every leak matters. Don't just scroll past the action. Be part of it. Hit that like button if you felt the intensity of the streets, the energy of the freestyles, and the suspense of Harlem's finest battling for respect and dominance. Drop a comment with your take. Who came out on top? Who surprised you? Which moment left you speechless? Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss the next chapter of Harlem's most electrifying rap drama. From leaked snippets to exclusive reactions, this is where the truth comes out and the streets talk. Share this video with your crew. Let them weigh in and join the conversation. Harlem Saga isn't just news. It's culture, it's legacy, and it's happening live. Stay connected, stay hype, and stay ready because the next move could change everything. Don't blink or you'll miss it.